Okay folks, this is just a wee quick video to help you in this task here. Basically what I've got is a background here which is going to summarize some of the reasons why Asia benefited from globalization whenever Africa doesn't seem to have been able to have done so. We're starting off with the barriers from colonialism. They were both areas that were largely colonized, so they're facing in many ways the same challenges to begin with. But what was it that Asians were able to do, and some of these Asian countries were able to do, that the African countries weren't, especially in sub-Saharan Africa? Well, when they got their independence, there were some internal changes that the governments made in these Asian countries, and they took this more outward-looking approach towards the outside world through something called trade liberalization. Now, to liberate something means to set it free. So trade liberalization is really just free trade. It's freely trading between Asia and some of the other countries in the world, especially some of the more economically developed countries in North America and in Europe. So they're this outward look to help them to do that. Now, what I've got up here is the whole bunch of the little post-it notes, which are little bits of annotation on here. What you've basically got to do is to decide where the annotations go. So let me take one for example for you here. Let's take this one, dependence on primary products. So is that barrier from colonialism an internal change that improved, or an outward looking approach? Now, even if we hadn't looked at this before, you can probably guess which one of those categories it would fit into. But of course we have looked at this before. Dependence on primary products was one of the issues to do with globalization. So you've decided it goes under that heading. So we're going to put that over here. And then what I want you to do is to color code each of them. So we can put that as blue. So it's a case then of doing that. So there's the first one's done for you. The rest of them here, you just go through in the same kind of process. Where does this seem naturally to fit? Color code, different color for internal changes and a different color for over here. So you've got it nicely color coded. Now, then you come down here. Once you started to have this outward look in the trade liberalization, you started to get this positive feedback loop. These are the three things that go in the positive feedback loop. But somebody has mixed the post-its up. Oh dear. Your job is to sort those out and say, right, what's the logical order here? What makes most sense for you whenever you do this, and drag them around to put them in the logical order. So that's what I would like you to do with that little section.